It's all on you now, and just give me some reaction. I just want what you
Good afternoon and welcome to Rubbin Minds. My name is Isabella Akinche. Today's episode will be speaking to some of the nominees of the Future Awards Africa 2018. To kick off the show, I have with me the nominee for the Prize for Journalism, Festus Iyorah. Welcome to Rubbin Minds.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for having me here.
So how did you hear about your nomination?
I received an email. I was somewhere, I was walking in Enugu State when I received the email. It came through and I was shocked. I was really excited. I never expected it. I was screaming. The people around me were wondering what was going on. But to me, I knew it came as a surprise to me. So I was really shocked. I never expected it.
Why did it come as a surprise?
Because I feel I'm still a young guy. I feel I'm 25. I feel I've not really achieved much. I feel I just started just last year, although I've been practicing as an amateur since my second year. That was when I was 21. So when the award came, I was really shocked. I just started professionally last year, and the Future Awards is coming right here, just in my face, staring at me. Yes, you're a nominee. I was really shocked. I was expecting people in their 30s, to be nominated. But me, I'm just 25, so it's a surprise. Trust me, it is.
So how important would you say are platforms that reward excellence and recognize excellence, like the Future Awards Africa?
Well, I would say platforms like the Future Project, they go a long way in inspiring youth, young people like me, who used to think if you're 25, you're 20, if you're 18, you can't achieve anything. They can't recognize you. Recognition are left for people.
So there's been a glass ceiling because of your age?
Definitely, definitely. I'm the youngest in my category. I'm the youngest. Others are 30, 29, 27. I'm just the youngest. So it's definitely, I would say, surprising. And it's really a commendable achievement on my part and for some of my colleagues who actually know me.
How much do you think your work ethic, as you mentioned that you already started this while you were still in your second year of university, how much would you say your work ethic contributed to your nomination?
Yeah, exactly, because when I was in second year, I needed something different from what my lecturers were giving me. They were teaching me theories of mass comm, they were teaching me different things that are not practical. So I decided that let me take it upon myself and work and go into the field and practice what I was being taught in class. So definitely since then, I started working with Youth Journalism International based in the United States. I was volunteering. I worked for Nigerian newspaper, The Nation, Nigerian Tribune. I freelanced for Nigerian Tribune. I was an intern too at Nigerian Tribune.
So a lot of volunteering, putting yourself out there.
Yes.
What role would you say technology played in doing your journalism?
Okay, for instance, now I got to know about YGI, Youth Journalism International, based in the United States in 2014 through Facebook. I never knew that I could get such opportunity at that young age. That was when I was 21. It was through YGI, Youth Journalism International, my editor, Jackie Majoris Collins, based in Connecticut, United States. I met her through Facebook, and she said she needed reporters in Nigeria who could write stories about Nigeria. So through Facebook, I got to know about Jackie. Through Facebook, I sent my stories to her.
Did you ever feel like, am I good enough? Can I really do this? I'm still in school. I mean, how were you able to overcome that challenge?
Well, for me, I've always think it's a learning process. Back then when I was 21, I felt I needed to learn more about journalism. I needed to know more about writing, because in classroom back then, I wasn't learning anything practical. It was just theory. So meeting Jackie and meeting also my friend Linus Una, who was nominated alongside myself as well. Through these two guys, Linus and at the same time Jackie Majoris Collins, I got to learn a lot of things about journalism. I got to practice journalism, and I breathe journalism. I live journalism. Everything about me is journalism, and thankfully I'm here
you have
today.
a smile on your face and it's very infectious, but I'm sure you would have faced some challenges doing journalism in Nigeria. Can you share some of those challenges?
Yeah, obviously. I can remember in 2017, I did a feature story for Why Nigeria. It's basically a story on the S-Men crisis across the northern states, the 5 northern states in Nigeria. So I traveled to Benue State, and
were you afraid?
I was very, very afraid, because prior to the time I left for Benue State, I did not know anybody. I was just all, I needed to tell their stories. I've heard a lot of things, a lot of killings between farmers and pastoralists. So I felt I need to go and tell your story, but I never knew anybody. I didn't know anybody in the community. So I went to the community straight away. I met with people, and surprisingly, I would say it's definitely the shock of my life. I met, will I say, a set of men, old men. They called me and they told me, who am I? I told them I was a journalist. I came to tell your story. You guys have been experiencing a lot related to this. They said, no, we are not sure you're a journalist. You could be a spy. So they took me to a shrine.
They did?
Yeah, they took me to a shrine.
Did you have to drink anything,
No,
say any incantations?
Definitely, I knelt down and they did incantation just to be sure that I'm a journalist. Like, it was really scary. My friend Linus was trying my number for days. He couldn't reach me.
And you didn't get discouraged from journalism even after this experience?
Because I felt calm when they told me to kneel down. I felt I'm here to tell your story, so I'm clean. I'm not here to compromise or to do anything wrong. After that, they realized that I'm actually a journalist. I'm not a spy sent by the Earthmen. So after that, I got to tell their story.
And they were open to you?
Yeah, they were open to me because after the incantation, the whole thing, they realized that I'm actually a journalist. So they decided to show me around. I met many victims, many survivors rather, who were affected by the Earthmen crisis. So since then, I've been inspired, I've been encouraged. Nothing can stop me again, because for me to overcome that challenge, I feel I can overcome another challenge. And since then, I haven't been to Maiduguri. I was in Maiduguri this year. So I felt when people were saying Maiduguri is a death place, don't go there, don't near there. I went. I said I faced a challenge bigger than Maiduguri last year. So this year, I felt I could just go there and do my thing.
Have you ever gotten scared that maybe you might die in the line of duty?
Well, I've never thought of that before. I've always been positive. I'm a positive human being. Anywhere I go to, I feel I can do anything I want to do. So far, I've already put my mind and I can do it. So I've never felt or thought of it once that I would die. But
so almost unstoppable.